Okay, happy Thursday. So we can continue on with Mr. Magic with the Apotheosis not DLC mod that we started playing on Tuesday. Race are we playing? We are playing Thralls. What are Thralls? These are basically kind of like a vampire type race, sort of, kinda, or at least the higher ups are. As far as special buildings and that kind of stuff go, it's only the only special building they get is this Castle of the Masters, which is the presence of the Masters stirs the population to a frenzy of sleepless productivity, gaining +1 food per farmer, 50% increased production, and reducing unrest by 1 rebel. So it replaces the Mechanicans Guild and the Animus Guild. And when you build this, it allows you to basically recruit vampires. So what is this mod doing? It's doing a number of things. So it's over on the Steam Workshop. The link there is in chat. And so it adds a number of races, both for Arcanus and Mirren. Look like 4 or 5 for each plane. Different stuff. Some are very elfy. Rocket agrees. We need a rocket race. All they do is they walk around, they howl and moan and stuff. And snort. Gotta get the snort in there. Anyway, so, and the mod does a bunch of stuff. It's not just races and whatever. I think they add some spells, I think. They play with some of the game mechanics a little bit. Like instead of... So you get triremes, you get Thrall settlers. These are just regular settler units. And I think these colonizers, this is basically settlers that go on the water, which I think these get added to a lot of the races, if not most of them, that don't already have water walking. And what that does is it just allows you to expand a little bit more quickly. Although it requires the same stuff as, say, a trireme does, what it does is it cuts out the middleman of needing a trireme to get the settlers out across the water. So it kind of basically combines the 2 units together. So they're a little bit more expensive than both, but, you know, again, I think that's for every race, but I'm not positive. But definitely for the Thralls. And what's special about the Thralls is their main thing is they have a unrest reduction. Look over there on the right hand side there where it says from racial tensions -0.1. Basically what that does is it allows you to basically tax more or get away with not having as much garrison in the city to keep the rebels under control. How effective is it? It's helping. I don't know if it's that great, but it seems to be making somewhat of a difference because it's allowing us to tax a little bit higher than we normally would be at this point in the game, I think. Because it doesn't require you to have all the necessary spiritual buildings like the temples and stuff that get rid of the rebels. That -0.1 actually does help some. Because as you can see from our tax rate, that's increasing the unrest by 0.3, but it's actually only 0.2 because of the racial thing, that kind of thing. So it seems to be okay. And as far as their combat units are, this is all the basic human stuff for the most part. So their special units are the night creatures, which are flying units. They cause fear, so anything that attacks them has to make a saving throw, or they get feared and they're unable to do anything against them while they're being chewed on. They also do a poison attack 4, which is fairly strong. They have scouting 0. I don't know. Increases the range. The unit can see the overland map by the scouting. I don't know what the purpose of a scouting 0 is, because that doesn't actually increase their range of sight. So I'm not sure what that's supposed to be doing. Flight, of course, is flying, which is nice because it allows them to go anywhere and it protects them against some certain types of attacks unless they attack first. Then we have impalers. These are basically pikemen, human pikemen. The only main difference is they cause fear, but they do get armor piercing and they negate first attacks. So hopefully the fear will help them be useful. Indoctrinators, these are essentially priests. Their special thing is they get a +1 to hit chance. Oh, they give a resist to all, +1, so everybody in the army gets a +1 to the resistance as long as there's one of these guys in the army. And of course they do healing stuff, so it's typical priest stuff. Hey, T5, welcome back. And we have vampires. These are the big unit, and they're mythical creatures, so they don't care if you have weapon immunity. +1 to hit. They regenerate, of course. Scouting 1. I don't know why the bats don't have a scouting 1, but these guys do. They can fly, of course, and they have a piercing bite. This is a new type of attack specific to the mod, I believe. A ferocious melee bite that deals piercing damage after his attack turn and after any counterattack. So basically, this is actually the bite that was introduced in with the goblins. I think. Was that the goblins that can summon the big fat rats? One of their units can summon guys, could you not? It's called a big fat rat. And when it bites, when it attacks, it leaves a bite, and the bite does damage every turn. And this is basically the same thing. After they bite their thing, that's how much damage it does. I think that's stronger than what the rats get. It might be, but I'd have to look at them to see. But that's a pretty neat attack. And then, of course, they're vampiric, so they deal 1 to 10 life stealing damage, minus the enemy's resistance after all other attacks are resolved. So basically, they do damage this way, and they take health back when that works. So it's basically a healing away during combat, along with the regeneration. So I don't have any of these guys yet. The only units I have currently, I have a couple of Impalers out, and that's it. So we're working on getting the others. Galleys is nothing special here. It's just a typical galley. Okay, so that, and then what else? Oh yeah, wizard info. We are an artificer, meaning that we can make magic items from the start at half price, and we get access to magic items and artifacts from the very start. But you need the mana to make them. We've made a couple of magic items so far. I'll show those in a second. Of course, we're Mirren, so we start off on the plane of Mirror. We started off with Bashan the Dervish, so we have a little bit extra money. Although they tweaked him in this mod, they nerfed him. Had I known they nerfed him, I probably wouldn't have taken. Well, he's not hurting because he gives us a not really hero anyway. But the way they nerfed him was, I can't see him from the screen, but he has in the base game, he generates 10 gold per turn per level. So as he levels up, he produces more and more gold. So at first level it's 10, second level it's 20 and 30 and 40, 50, that kind of stuff. In this one, they nuked him, and he only just produces 10 gold, period. So although they might have, I'm not sure if they gave him a legendary of piece as well. We'll look at it in a second after we're done. Anyway, we have 2 books of nature and 7 of sorcery. Why 2 and 5 or 7? Because 2 nature in order to get the stoning ability for magic items, which is, hit somebody with a stoning weapon and you have a chance to turn those units into stone, aka kill them quickly. And then the 7 sorcery gets us all the cool stuff from the sorcery for magic item stuff. We get to invisibility, flying, what was the other stuff? Phantasmal attacks or illusion attacks, so it means ignore armor, that kind of stuff. I'll basically get all of the sorcery enchantments. The 2 nature, there's some good ones farther down the line, but you need at least 6 or 7 spell books in order to get those. So you can't get all the good stuff from both schools, and I'd rather have the sorcery stuff at this point, because that's one of the reasons you go sorcery in Artificer, is to make all the cool magic items. And as far as victory goes, we haven't met any other wizards, and that's our history. So our army strength, not very strong. Magic power, little jumps here and there. Research, very slow going. Number of towns, slowly making progress. Fame, little here and there. Gold income slowly increasing. So, again, still fairly early in the game for the most part. And then again, as heroes go. Oh, Ronkaville's our capital. Where's Bashan? I think you have him over here. Yeah, there's Bashan. So yeah, I don't know if this is a random, because sometimes the heroes get random stuff added into them because they have their base stuff that they always have, and then sometimes they get a random ability. In this case, I'm not sure because of the mod change stuff, so I'm not sure. Like the noble, they changed this, so it's just he's just producing 10 gold per turn, and he's normally supposed to be 10 gold per turn per level, but they changed that, and I'm not sure if legendary was the compensation for it, because now our fame goes up as he levels up once he reaches level 4. So in this case, heroes increase the fame of their wizard by 2 per level for every level after 4. So after he hits level 5, and I think he goes, what, to level 10? Something like that, increases our fame. But it's not super legendary, so I don't care about that. And I think mythical creature, I think that's added in too. And guide is slightly different change to what he was doing. Stoning, oh, that's from his magic items. So magic items he made a bonus stoning. Stoning, this is just a basic one. Does stoning attack plus has a +3 to range attack bonus. And we also made a ring of flying, so he can fly. He has resist magic, resist elements, and another bonus to his range attacks. So that's all his stats there. So he's got a melee of 12, a range of 15, armor is at 6, resistance is at 14, and then his health is at 11. So he's doing fairly well. What was the effect of fame level? Fame is what is up here at the top left here. Currently our fame is at 3. It's your reputation. Heroes are more likely to join famous wizards, and merchants are more likely to offer artifacts to them. Fame also decreases troop maintenance cost by 1 gold for each point of fame. So, basically, good fame reduces the gold cost of units. So in this case, say you're a Thrall Spearman, their upkeep is food. Swordsman, their upkeep is 1 gold and 1 food. But because our fame is 3, there's no gold upkeep for these guys. Although it says that it is here, still is at 1. So, as far as gold goes. So there's your taxes. Units upkeep is at -27. So something's not accurate there. Units income, that's from Bashan. Oh, fame unit upkeep is 3. So we're only... Maybe we're reading this wrong. Fame also decreases troop maintenance by 1 gold for each point of fame. So as your fame goes up, it reduces your overall upkeep. It's not the gold per unit, it's total upkeep. So in this case, our real upkeep is -27, but our fame unit upkeep is 3, so it's actually only 24. Right? It's a savings. It's not a huge savings, but it's a savings. And gold loss, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, we're okay. Need more money. So for taxes, 99, resources, 53, other income is 69. I'm not sure what the other income is. Is that related to the roads? Access of key. Road network is producing 3 out of this town. So I wonder what the other income, it says 6. What is that? What's the other income? But anyway, let's see, we have a couple of impalers there with Bashan. Now we're recruiting some more units to join him so he can go out and start, see all the little sparkles out here. These are all dungeons we've visited already, and we need to build up an army so that we can go and start crushing them, so we can, find out what's in those. but we need better units first. And that's what we're making for now. And we don't have any contact with other wizards, but we do have contact with some neutral cities out there, like the Spark Soul. This is one of the races from the mod. They're not tough, super tough, but they're annoying. We also have some trolls down here. They've sent one army up to do some exploring around there. We dealt with them. These guys have a full garrison, and as that garrison fills up, they send units this way. So that's why we have so many people in that little town at the moment. Then we have a Dark Elf city down here. They haven't sent any units against our towns, but they do have... We've run into Nightblade. We've run into one or two Nightblades that are wandering around causing trouble in general. Can't really see where they are because they're invisible. So we have them, and then there's a... This is a dwarf city down here, and then we have... So there's regular dwarfs, and then we have Atlanteans. This is another race for the mod. What's so special about them? They're kind of mostly just like people, or humans, or elves, high elves, I think. So nothing special, too special about them. They don't actually live underwater, even though they have a name, Atlantean. But they do walk on water, though, which makes them, interesting, because you run into them pretty much anywhere. Okay, so that's just turn 117 still. These are engineers building a road. Oh, that's right, I decided that I'm going to run a road down this way because there's two adamantine deposits way at the end of this little peninsula. So these guys are going to be building us a road that way. If they survive this long. Okay, and one thing about Mirror, the plane of Mirror, all roads built here are magic roads, which means that as long as you are not moving through any type of special terrain, like a forest or a river or something, you basically have unlimited movement. Which works for us great, but it also works against us because when the bad guys get onto it, they get to take advantage of it too. Am I planning to build a city down there? Eventually, yes. It'll take a few turns before these guys get a road down there. We'll be building other cities in this area as we go down. We still have to expand this way, but we want to take care of the troublemakers over here first. And that's basically why we're trying to get an army. Although, we'll see what we get as far as the army goes. A little spirit exploring. Wave Fury. Oh, another Atlantean city we found. So this is just farther to the south. So this is the map as we know it in Mirror. Blue is us, brown are neutrals. And our little spirit is down the lower portion here. Look, it's a cave. Look, two fire element. Sorry, two Ifrits. We are not fighting them. Again, he's just exploring. And that's our turn finally. Oh, and as far as spells go, we are currently researching the Naga summoning spell. As far as spells we could cast any of these. Current, nothing super special. It's all our research so far. How much mana do we have? 325. Oh, need to see what kind of item we can make for Bashan. At 325, we might be able to do something okay. And for him, it's armor, I think. I think he's missing an armor piece. Yeah, armor. Armor or shield. So, shield. Now, shield shouldn't be really any different from large shields. +2 to unit's armor against all range attacks. Chainmail? Plate mail. Costs 100 more, but it gives you one more point of armor. The shield. And it gets this built in, so better range defenses. Gonna be nothing special. So, armor, movement, resistance, resist magic, resist elements. Can't have 5. So, this is plus resistance and armor against chaos and nature spells. Well, resistance is resistance. This is resist magic, which is 5 to all resistances. See, the thing about the resist elements is that's armor too. Take that off, take that. But it's specific armor against nature and chaos. Just do more resist magic. Because that's... Because that's 5, so that's 8 more resistance. And it's also 5 more armor already, a movement bonus. 550 mana, though. That'll take a little while. But we'll confirm it. Because we're at 326, picking up 26 per turn, so it's going to take 11 turns. Unless we build up some money, convert it over to mana, speed up the process a little bit. We'll see. Anyway, next turn. Okay, he's still exploring. Look, it's another cave. Fire giant, 2 fire giants, 2 chaos spawns, and 2 hellhounds. Definitely not a fair fight. We won't be visiting this place again for a long time. Get all the stuff to explore. Okay, so archer leveled up. Another one of these guys, an impaler. Now we're doing a cathedral in 12 turns. Once that's built, we move over to the Castle of the Masters. And you're going over here. Actually, we wanted one more defender here. Get that done in 1 turn. Okay, Night Vale, this is our city way over to the east, sort of. Yeah, way over to the east, that's where the engineers are. So Spearmen to help with the defenses. We'll speed this up by a turn, because they normally take 2 turns, but for 10 gold, we'll get it next turn. Then work on the granary and the shrine. So the reason we're building these guys is because, along with the swordsmen, it'll keep the rebels under control when they show up. How are we doing on food? We're at just +0 on food total. We need more food production. There's our bowmen. They're helping with the city defense because once Bashan's friends get over here, we're going to go do some stuff somewhere else. Oh, they are technically here, aren't they? Life. So animated armor, 4 and 3. Resistance 7. Hit points 2. How many units? 6. So 12 health total. They can negate a first strike and they get +1 to hit. So not fun stuff for the most part. However, it's these guys. 7 and 3. They cause fear. I didn't see any fear immunity on those, did we? Nope. So we can go take a run at them for fun. Safe scum. Because that's how we do it. Okay, so Fallen Temple. And we're supposed to win this pretty well. Bottom of the screen. If we send the familiar in using magic, we will win pretty easily, but we always do this. Any range units in the roster. Bashan. And we have archers too, but not in this group. But Bashan is actually an archer. cool magic I can use right now. Too terribly useful. Nature and sorcery not known for their offensive magic. These guys have 7 resistance, so confusion might work, but not until Gimpy's got much better skill at casting and stuff. And our vampires are top unit. The vampires are our top unit. Shoot that one. Poke that one. So we have armor piercing, which halves their armor. So, yeah. Hey, Skyward, welcome back. Happy Thursday. It's no problem. We just need a healer in this group. So, picked up some money, picked up some mana. These guys picked up some experience. And we're good. Hey, Miles, welcome back. Happy Thursday. So that went well. Hellhounds, we should be able to beat them up. And was it Wraith, Ghouls, and Skeleton? We should be able to beat them up too. We don't know what's up. We don't know what's there yet. And Skybird up to 70 consecutive streams watched. Thank you very much, Skybird. Yes, more. Always more. Okay, pretty good chance to win. Just don't make any mistakes. Yeah, we really need healing, though. Okay, these guys move at 2. So, 1, 2. So I can push on up to there and shoot that one. So, 30% bonus. Owie. Ghouls suck. Skeletons suck more, though. Ta-da. So now we gotta take some time to rest. But money, mana, experience. And now we can go sit in here and rest. No, we can't. Gotta wait. Okay, so money, we're up to 219. Let's start at Rocketville. So, Rocketville, we have the swordsman out next turn. That's just to get them up to 4 garrison. Night Spire, Sage Guild in 1. That's going to increase our research a little bit. Cathedral in 8. Don't have the money to buy it. Shrine at 6. Shadowmire, Walls in 14. And Night Vale, Thrall Spearman next turn. Which gets them to 2. Redgrave, this is our main production city at the moment because it's got Mithril. So our units are slightly better being recruited here. 3 turns until that's ready. And once this comes out, it's going to increase our rebellion by 1. But we have a shrine. That's going to reduce rebels by 1, but we're already at actually 1 rebel because of population. But that's why you have 2 here. Should we wait? So Fighters Guild, Temple. Night creatures. It'll be a while before they're out. Because they require stables in the Alchemist Guild, which I already have. Fighters Guild does. All new troop starts as regular, so we want that for sure. Save our money. Because we want to use that money to speed up our enchantment thing. Once we get a little bit more. Gold loss. This effect decreases gold per turn. Oh, that's right. We took this as a... there was an event that happened, and our choice was food loss or gold loss. Or we could... yeah, that's basically what it was. Either lose like 3 or 4 food or lose 3 or 4 gold. Gold is easier to make up than food, so that's what we did. So you guys are good. So there's the thing that was built. The Sages Guild. So Parthenon in 7. Cathedral here in 7. Shrine in 5. City walls in 13, or we could buy them. Granary in 9. Let it run a few turns and then we'll buy it. These guys in 2, or we can buy it now. Let's see. Okay. Go beat up on those hellhounds. How rested are you guys? No, they're not very rested. Need to get a priest. Let them rest in there. Let's see what's in here. Look, it's a temple. 2 demons and a ghoul. Not a ruin, it's a dungeon. 2 hellhound. Wow. Hellhound dungeon. You know, that's going to be ugly. Usually the way the dungeons work is you win the first fight, and then you have an option usually of going farther into the dungeon, which could be nothing, or it could be another fight. Sometimes an easy fight, sometimes a not so easy fight. It's always fun. You don't go in with 1 unit usually. Okay, so Rocketville's good. And then you guys are good. It's my turn. Oops, we don't produce enough food somewhere. Nightspire. You are building a Parthenon. You're doing a cathedral. You're even and even, but you're mostly gold. But the gold isn't related to that, so food. Right. Yeah, it doesn't affect the gold. Okay, so we're set. Just eat some peasants. We're not actual vampires yet, Vuklos. Out of Anton. Which money do we have? 400. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to convert some of this gold over to mana at a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 gold becomes 1 mana. We're into 200, so it's going to be 100 mana. And go. So now it's 9 turns to complete the armor for Bashan. Look, it's a cave. 2 doom bats and a gargoyle. Fair fight. It's not happy with my decisions. So, this is the city just built the indentured servitude stuff. Dentured Servitude building was introduced with the last DLC for this game. Basically, it's 10 production for the cost of 1 rebel. Is it? Place? Farmers Market. Builder's Thing. Foresters Guild. Now they're at Dentured Servitude Guild. Indentured Workers Guild. No, we're not going to cancel that or sell that. But we built it because we need more production in the city, so we're up to 40. The problem is we have a rebel issue, so we have to deal with that. Fighters Guild in 4 turns. We could do the Temple. Temple in 4. That'll get rid of the rebels, which gives us a worker or a farmer back. We're at +3 food, so we're doing good there. Okay, Bashan and friends, how you guys doing now? Almost full health. Okay, which way do we want to go? Oh, city, didn't even notice it. Nightwalker, oh sorry, Nightwater. Atlantean? Atlantean. Not a ruin, not a dungeon. 2 fairies, don't think so. I like how I did a 30-70 thing. The fairies would destroy this poor little spirit. They would destroy this thing. Mostly healthy. Oh, shit, we're supposed to go that way. Guardian spirits. Tougher than they look. Definitely too tough for us. Definitely too tough. But these guys we can deal with. I think. Oh, this is a dungeon. We don't want to do this. We don't want to do this. Because there's a chance there's going to be a second fight and they might kick the crap out of us. So we don't want to do that. What else? Not you guys. Not you guys. Not you guys. Maybe? 10 health. 12 attack, though, so maybe not. Hey, Chris, welcome back. Sitting down for the evening, watching and listening to my warm voice. Very relaxing in a good way. Thank you. Thank you for including in a good way. This guy we might be able to beat up. Uncorporeal. Definitely not there. Definitely not there. We just need a better army. Seriously, we need a better army. Sit here and wait. One of your tags does say chill, so that is what you shall do. Well, yeah, that's what it's there for. So 400 gold. So shrine in 2 turns or wait. We're not in a rush there. Shadowmire, walls in 10. Granary in 5 or 46. Temple here. I'd rather get rid of these rebels, so we're going to buy that. So So 100 left. Granary at 5. We'll speed this up with 46. Why? Because food is good. More food, and also increases the growth rate of the city. Just build 5 vampires and get rid of all the enemies. Yeah, I don't think they're that strong. I mean, they look like they're strong, but I don't know if they're that strong. Hey, Nagas. Okay, so new spell to research. Recall hero, disjunction, detect magic, ice bolt, chant road, summon hero, flight, or spell blast. We're going through the cheap ones first, so disjunction is to dispel a global enchantment cast by another wizard, but we don't know any yet, so recall hero it is. Temple there, so got rid of the rebels. Keep up the production. Could bump that up one because we have a little bit extra food to play around with. Hey, Catker, welcome back. Are we winning? Don't know yet. We haven't run into any of their wizards yet. Have you ever managed to cast the spell of mastery in this game at any time? In this version of the game, I haven't done it, although I could have. It just didn't want to go through the time because it's a very time-consuming spell. I could have done it. I just didn't want to have to go through the process of doing it because it's just it's so time-intensive. But in the original game, I've done it a couple of times. But again, that was a long time ago. I'm sure it's an achievement on Steam if you manage to cast it. Shrine in 19. What are we going to do next for you guys? We're going to do a sawmill for better production. Then after that, barracks, smithy. I need a library too. We're just going to queue these things up just to keep us on the correct path. We're going to have to build some units in there between, but it'll be fine. Okay, how much money do we have? 163. So, Fighters Guild 3 turns, get the usual 7. Parthenon at 2. See, of the win condition in Master Orion 2, it's like beating the Orion Guardian. It's kind of endgame when you have done that. This is sort of similar in a way. Casting the spell of mastery, you win. It's over as soon as you cast it, or as soon as it's finished casting, the game is over. Doesn't matter who cast it. Bad guys, you, whoever cast it first is the winner. City walls in 9 turns. We should build the city walls. We've got the money. Because the city's out here kind of by itself. It's not attached to anything else. It's kind of like in a little island or a different continent. As you can see, there's the coastline. It's kind of by itself. So we can't get anybody over there quickly because, no flying stuff. Yeah, again, the spell of mastery it's basically the last spell in your spell book to research, but you don't have to. You can start researching earlier than that. But the main downside to it, or the main thing about it, as soon as you start casting it, all the other wizards, whoever's left, declare war on you, whether you're allies or not, because they know when that spell is cast, you win. So you don't start casting it unless you know you're ready to deal with everybody coming to that's going to be knocking on your front door as soon as they can get there. So again, you don't cast that spell unless you're really ready for it. Look, another cave. 2 hellhounds. No, thank you. There's the walls we just built. Oh, this is also an adamantine city. We have to build some other cities around here, though, to help support it, I think. Look, it's a shrine. Might have asked you before, but I have a bad memory. Have you looked into Zephin? I bought it 2 weeks ago. It's, well, shall we say, rather special. I think we just talked about this the other day, didn't we? Zephin. I'm trying to remember what it was, though. Because I think when we talked about it the other day, I thought it was a mod for this, but it turns out it's an actual game. But I don't remember what it was. Brucruels likes it, though. Let's see, so our magic armor is going to be ready in 4 turns. We still need more stuff. Oh, but that's what we're doing. We're here. Fighters Guild in 2, then I start recruiting these guys. Hey, Hobo, welcome back. You have family here, so you'll be ready to do chaos on Friday. You will be ready. Okay, no worries. It's like Warhammer Gladius Relics War. Oh, that's the game. Yes, that one. Yes, it's basically, yeah. Yeah, I remember looking at it briefly. Look, it's another cave. More fire elementals. Not gonna win that fight. Cathedral on 13. Oh, indoctrinators. We don't want to get them from here, though. The city's at 14,000. I think these guys were producing settlers for us, so put them in there. We're not in a rush, so we'll wait for stuff.
Hello, Gimpy. It is time to take a break.
It's a cave.
Go check on the docks.
Fairy. Sorry, sprites.
This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Web it? Let's web it. Now it can't fly. It's a lot better chance of doing damage to it. Or we can summon some Phantom Warriors. Or you can kill them, waste your ammo. That's fine by me, though, because that's one less shot you can take out the spirit. a bit closer than I'd like. Sonic Blast. So that's going to do 5 damage. Sure. So killed one. There's one left. It's now out of ammo. Ta-da. Okay. Some guys are mere shelters, blah blah blah. But some may hide a beast lair. Blah, blah. So that's it. We just lost mana. That was a waste. That was a waste. Anyway, I need to take a break. I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, see what Rocket is up to. I know what Rocket's up to. He's wandering down the hallway right now. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.